All right, man, another giant down here in South Carolina. Big boar. I got some intel on this one before I went to Pennsylvania. I got a farm here that a farmer comes up on all the time, and he said there's a potbelly pig running around here since last deer season. That pig got mated with wild hogs. Has one baby with it that's growing up now, but I mean, it's getting a little bit older. So the other day I was going to Pennsylvania and I got a call that a boar was chasing around that potbelly pig. And there was a lot of damage here. I was getting some pictures of a group of hogs, but they were coming in midnight. They were coming in really late. So what I did is I loaded my feeders up at another farm. I was going to come here and I was going to sit. I was going to load my bait spot up. I was going to sit here till midnight tonight in the vehicle and wait and see if my camera went off. I'm down there by the vehicle. I'm getting everything ready, squared away. And I decided to come out and check the field. So you got a field up here. The good thing about this is there's a wood line here. People can't see this field from the road. So generally, everything's in this field. Turkeys, deer, hogs are all back here because it's off of the road. There's one field in the front that you could see from the road, and they kind of travel through it. I got out into the opening where I could see this. There's a wood line coming up here, and you're going to see it in the recording. Armicide collector. That's what I'm scanning with again. Got my handle on the bottom, wrap that around my neck, auxiliary battery on the side. I'm scanning with this unit. I look up in here and I see a group of hogs. Sit down. Just want to get a little bit of video for you, and there's 10 hogs in the group that I can see, that I can count. I start to come up in, and the wind isn't really that great for walking up in that field, but they were heading up to this top field. So what I did is I shot through the timber line and I came up the timber line. Now, the group starts coming toward me. I think the group starts coming toward me. What it is the potbelly pig and the young one of the potbelly pig, but this is the one I seen first. And I almost took a shot, but I wanted to, it was a little bit of a bad angle. There's a house down there. Take my time. I was in no rush. And the potbelly pig and the other one, they came to my hard left. The other ones, I don't know if they winded me or what happened, but they come out into the field, the group of 8 now. 2 went right past me toward the vehicle. The group of 8 came, and they came up into this field perfectly. I shot across, came up. I had a little bit of a blocker, came up, and all of a sudden that big boar was coming out in the lead. Back behind it was its sows. Waited till they got up here to where I had a really good shot. My shot's going into the neighboring woods. It's all woods, all pines back in there. Safe shot. Bam, I dropped this big hog, man. This thing is furry. It is cold here. 20 degrees the last 5 nights. So this thing is a big hog. I'm glad to take this one off of here. The sows are next. So I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna bait, get my bait out. If them sows hang around, I'm gonna drop it. But right now in the winter is when I have great time. That they're feeding all the time. It's dark longer, but they are feeding. They're tearing up fields. They're on the corn on my feeders. They're hitting those cameras on and off, and they're staying around. The other night I got a double at the other farm. I still got hogs hanging around there. So 86. This is a great hog. Even if I don't get to 100, I'm going to make a run to 100 by the end of the year. But even if I don't, man, I'm getting some quality stuff here now. Hunter got 2 really nice bucks. We are dropping some hogs here. I got the Armicide collector I'm scanning with. We're going to go to the Armicide sidekick next. Stay tuned for that. But then we got the Armacite Contractor 320. I had the 320 out tonight on a 6.5 Grindle from Bear Creek Arsenal. Dropped this big boy. Stay tuned. Gonna make a push for that 100.
With a piece in my hand and bloodshot eyes, I walked to the water for a last goodbye. He begged so much, it clouded my mind. One thing's clear, the man's gotta die. Might makes right, so he said, when he held all the keys over our head. I lived in that grip, but now he'll learn at the end with the tables turned. Lord, forgive me